There is a place where time seems to slow down, where rivers wind through mist-covered mountains, and golden temples reflect the soft light of dawn. A country where serenity and spirituality walk hand in hand, creating a refuge for those seeking beauty and authenticity. Welcome to Laos, a land of mystery, tradition, and untouched nature. Laos is a country that captivates with its simplicity and depth. Surrounded by majestic mountains and rivers, it maintains a genuine connection with nature and ancient traditions. Its silent temples and monasteries exude an indescribable sense of peace, while its villages remain seemingly untouched by time. The local markets reveal a cuisine full of contrasts, blending delicate and bold flavors. Every landscape, every smile, and every corner of this country tells a story of harmony and spirituality. Feel the fresh mountain breeze as you watch monks walking barefoot through the streets, collecting alms at dawn. Listen to the gentle murmur of water flowing between rocks and the mesmerizing melody of temple bells. Touch the hand-embroidered fabrics, their vibrant colors reflecting the identity of the local people. Experience the unique flavors of aromatic dishes prepared with fresh herbs and sticky rice, a food that unites families and communities through tradition. As the sun sets, the sky fills with golden and purple hues, creating a perfect backdrop for moments of contemplation. Laos is an invitation to discovery, not just of a new destination, but of a new way of seeing the world. Its welcoming people, untouched nature, and deep spirituality create an atmosphere that soothes and inspires. Here, every experience is lived with lightness, every landscape feels like a delicately painted canvas, and every encounter leaves a mark on the heart. Laos is not just a place to visit, it is a place to feel. A land where simplicity becomes richness, where silence speaks louder than words, and where a connection with nature and spirituality transforms every moment. If you are looking for a destination that calms the mind and nourishes the soul, Laos is waiting for you.
If you like to get to know new places and cultures around the world, subscribe to the channel and leave your like. This will help our work a lot, and we will continue to bring new places for you to visit.
Accessible only by boat, Mueang Ngoi is a sanctuary of peace where nature sets the rhythm of life. Along the banks of the legendary Nam O River, time dissolves into trails leading to hidden caves, golden rice fields, and traditional villages where the warmth of the locals touches the soul. No cars, no rush, just the sound of flowing water and the reflection of the stars on the river, creating the perfect setting for those seeking connection with themselves and the world around them. Few places in Laos carry such an intense history as Vieng Xai. During the Vietnam War, an extensive network of caves served as a refuge for the Pathet Lao communist movement. More than just shelters, these caves housed hospitals, schools, and even a theater, functioning as a true underground city. Walking through these tunnels feels like stepping back in time, witnessing the resilience of a people who fought to protect their culture and sovereignty. For wildlife enthusiasts, Bokyo Nature Reserve is a sanctuary of biodiversity. Here, among winding rivers and untouched forests, dwells the elusive golden-cheeked gibbon, a rare species that moves effortlessly through the treetops. Jungle trails lead explorers through a thriving ecosystem, where the songs of exotic birds and the rustling leaves create an unforgettable natural symphony. Nestled along the mystical Nam O River, Nong Kyo is a picturesque village where nature reveals its full majesty. The dramatic mountains surrounding the village create an almost cinematic backdrop, especially when viewed from the Pha Daeng viewpoint, one of Laos' most spectacular lookouts. For history enthusiasts, the Tam Pha Tok Caves, once used as a hideout during the Vietnam War, offer a deep dive into the country's past. The village's tranquility, combined with the vibrant energy of nature, makes this place an unmissable destination for those seeking both adventure and serenity. For those eager to explore Laos in its rawest, most untouched form, Attapur is a hidden treasure. Enveloped by mountains and virgin forests, the province is home to secret waterfalls, such as the breathtaking Tad Sifa, which cascades through the jungle like a silver veil. The presence of indigenous communities adds a mystical aura to the region, making every visit a journey both physical and spiritual. Near the famous cave, Kong Law village offers an authentic experience of rural Laotian life. Wooden houses rest between lush green rice fields, while locals welcome visitors with genuine smiles. Here, simplicity invites contemplation, and every sunset over the mountains reinforces a deep sense of peace. This vast nature reserve is home to extraordinary biodiversity, including the saola, one of the world's rarest and most enigmatic mammals, often called the Asian unicorn. The dense and nearly untouched forest is a paradise for ecotourists and explorers seeking encounters with wildlife in its purest form. At the border with Thailand, Ban Huaksay is a quiet town hiding one of Laos' most thrilling experiences, the gibbon experience. Imagine sleeping in treehouses high above the ground and gliding across zip lines that stretch through the rainforest canopy, all while watching gibbons swing gracefully from branch to branch. This experience combines adrenaline, environmental conservation, and deep connection with nature. The peaceful town of Muang La is famous for its natural hot springs and the sacred Wat Phra Muang La temple, which offers spectacular views of the surrounding landscape. It is an ideal destination for those seeking a serene retreat, where spirituality blends with breathtaking scenery and the rich culture of local ethnic minorities. In the south of the country, Paxi serves as the gateway to exploring the lush Bulavan Plateau, a region where nature dominates in its purest form. Coffee plantations fill the air with sweet, rich aromas, while waterfalls cascade from great heights, such as the magnificent Tad Phane, which plunges from cliffs blanketed in dense vegetation. This is an ideal destination for ecotourism enthusiasts, offering less traveled trails and an authentic connection with local life. Few places in the world convey as much peace as Si Phan Don, the 4,000 Islands archipelago in the Mekong River. Here, time moves slowly. The islands of Don Det and Don Con are true tropical havens, where hammocks sway in the shade of coconut trees and boats glide gently across tranquil waters. It is also one of the few places where the rare Irrawaddy dolphins can still be spotted, an emotional experience for wildlife lovers. As the day comes to an end, the golden hues of the sunset reflect upon the river, while locals smile with the warm hospitality that defines Laos. Along the banks of the majestic Mekong River, Vientiane is a capital unlike any other in Southeast Asia. The city blends Laotian tranquility with remnants of French colonial influence, creating a charming and unique setting. The golden splendor of Pha That Luang, Laos' most sacred Buddhist monument, gleams under the sun, while Patuxai, an Arc de Triomphe-inspired landmark, offers stunning panoramic views. At sunset, the Mekong transforms into a canvas of warm colors, providing the perfect setting for a riverside stroll, where the aroma of spices mingles with the soft evening breeze. Considered one of the most enchanting cities in Southeast Asia, Luang Prabang is an open-air museum. Its cobblestone streets are lined with golden temples and well-preserved colonial mansions. At dawn, one of the country's most touching traditions unfolds. The almsgiving ceremony, a silent and deeply spiritual ritual. Throughout the day, the night markets exude exotic aromas, and the region's natural beauty reveals itself in places like the Kwangsi waterfalls, with their turquoise-blue waters, and the Paco caves, where thousands of Buddha statues rest in the sacred dim light of the caverns. In the province of Siang Kuang lies one of Asia's most mysterious sites, the Plain of Jars. Hundreds of giant stone jars are scattered across the landscape, resembling remnants of a lost civilization. Some believe they were used for fermenting rice, while others theorize about burial rituals dating back over 2,000 years. The morning mist drapes over the formations, creating an almost supernatural atmosphere that invites contemplation and fascination with this ancient enigma. The second-largest city in Laos retains a nostalgic charm, where French colonial architecture blends with Buddhist spirituality. Walking through Savanakhet feels like traversing a living history book. Quiet streets lined with old mansions, vibrant markets, and the imposing That Ing Hang, a sacred stupa that attracts pilgrims from across the region. But the city's greatest secret lies beneath the ground. Dinosaur fossils have been discovered here, and the Dinosaur Museum unveils a surprising glimpse into Laos' prehistoric past. If you seek adventure, Phakeck is the perfect destination. Surrounded by breathtaking karst formations, the city serves as the starting point for one of Southeast Asia's most fascinating experiences. The Kong Lor Cave, a natural tunnel stretching 7 kilometers, where an underground river has carved out an otherworldly realm, adorned with shimmering stalactites and echoes that resonate like chants from another time. For the daring, the legendary Phakeck Loop is a motorbike route that winds through mountains, remote villages, and awe-inspiring landscapes. In the far north of the country, where clouds dance between towering peaks, lies Phongsaly, a town seemingly untouched by time. Here, lush tea plantations blanket the hills like a living carpet, exuding a delicate fragrance that accompanies travelers along trails leading to villages of ethnic minorities such as the Auca and Tai Lu, guardians of ancient traditions. Climbing Mount Phu Fa is a transcendental experience. At its summit, Laos unveils itself as an endless expanse of green. The echoes of the Khmer Empire's grandeur resonate through the sacred ruins of Wat Phao, an 11th century temple shrouded in a mystical aura, where nature embraces intricately carved stones depicting divine figures. Walking through this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a journey through time, with every step leading deeper into a past filled with devotion and spiritual power. Unlike the crowded temples of Angkor in Cambodia, serenity reigns here, allowing for an intimate immersion into Laos' history and essence. At the border with Thailand, Huari Zai serves as the gateway to a one-of-a-kind experience, the Gibbon Experience. Imagine sleeping in a treehouse high in the forest canopy, surrounded by the sounds of the jungle, and gliding across zip lines that stretch over the treetops, watching gibbons leap gracefully between the branches. This is not just a tourist activity, it's a conservation initiative, funding projects to protect nature while offering one of the most thrilling adventures in Laos. In the far north of Laos, near the Chinese border, Muang Sing is a cultural melting pot, home to ethnic groups such as the Oka, Hmong, and Tai Lu, who have preserved their centuries-old traditions. At the local market, the aromas of exotic spices blend with colorful fabrics, while trails lead visitors to villages where time seems to stand still. This is a perfect destination for those seeking an authentic experience of Laos, far from major cities and conventional tourism. At first glance, the small village of Ban Na Hin may seem modest, but it serves as the entrance to one of Laos' most awe-inspiring natural wonders, the Kong Lor Cave. Boating through the underground river that stretches 7 kilometers within the cave feels like stepping into a parallel universe, where limestone walls, sculpted by time, reflect lantern light in surreal shapes. In southern Laos, this protected reserve is a natural sanctuary where crystal-clear rivers wind through dense forests, creating mesmerizing waterfalls. Among them, the colossal Tad Phane stands over 100 meters tall, impressing with its twin waterfalls plunging from a mist-covered cliff. It's a perfect destination for those looking to explore Laos' wild nature without sacrificing breathtaking scenery. For trekking enthusiasts, the Ban Nalan Trail offers a deep journey into the heart of Laos. The trail winds through lush tropical forests and remote villages where the Khmer people have preserved their traditions for centuries. Every step is an immersion into a world where time moves at a different pace, allowing for a genuine connection with both nature and local culture. In northern Laos, this national park is a refuge for some of the planet's most endangered species, including tigers, leopards, and sun bears. Visitors can embark on a nighttime boat safari, witnessing wildlife emerge under the glow of the moon in a rare and mesmerizing spectacle.